This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the WWE Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in that standard Ultimate window box packaging. Turning the box around, we can see a really cool image of Hollywood Hogan and the figure, as well as a small tail of the tape. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and let him breathe. Alright guys, now let's check out this Ultimate Hulk Hogan right here. And man, this is one figure that we've been waiting a long time for. And he's finally here in the Ultimate form. I think it's so cool. In my opinion, Hulk Hogan is the GOAT. I love this guy. I think he's just the greatest of all time. And to this day, man, I am still NWO for life. So this is a figure I've been dying to get my hands on for quite some time. And I know he's been on a while, but I still wanted to check him out because I'm just so stoked about this. So I think he looks awesome. I think the head sculpt looks really nice too. Looks a lot like Hulk Hogan. I think they got that black beard with the blonde. It looks such a weird look, but he made it work for some reason. That was his heel beard, I guess, you know. You got the Hollywood on the bandana like that. The nice white shades looks really cool. We have a Nwo shirt right here. I love that we're getting these like very unique gloves. And that's the one thing that's really cool about the Ultimate figures is that they get a lot of unique stuff, like a lot of unique sculpts for that specific figure. So things like the gloves right here are very unique. We don't really see those. They're not really reused, I think, from a lot of other like WWE Mattel figures and things like that. You got the lightning effects on the side of the trunks right here, the tights. Of course, you have to have those signature boots he used to rock with his face on there, the NWO, the blue flames. Same thing on the inside like that. I think it's so cool, man. Very, very iconic boots that we've seen. So very nice. You got NWO on the back of his strap right there, Hollywood on the back of his tights. You even got it ripping in the shirt right there, which is really cool. And I love the fact that we're getting a soft good shirt. I think that's really cool. This actually does rip away, so it's on a little Velcro piece like that. So you can just have him look like he's ripping open his shirt. I do wish that we got a second shirt though, because I mean, when you have this here, obviously you know what it is. I would have just liked to have one that doesn't have the Velcro strip and, just a simple logo. So, I mean, again, you can still tell what it is. It does just look a little jumbled for me, but that's not a big deal. So you can actually take this off right here like that. And then you can see what his butt looks like, which looks really cool. Looks very clean. I like that. Big tan skin. Those 40-inch pythons, you know what I mean? Love that, dude. So very cool looking figure, man. Again, just very happy to finally have this for so many years waiting. So moving on to the accessories here, we do get a lot of things, and again, that's one thing I do like about these Ultimate figures. We got a lot of extra things here. So of course we do get his NW shirt that I showed here already. We do get the bandana, which is removable, so that's a nice separate piece. And we do got his shades, again, another separate piece. And you can take a better look at his face scan right there, again, which I think looks really good. I love that. I will say this bandana here, it looks good. I love the folding on the back and things like that. It does pop off very easily when you're trying to pose them around and things like that. I noticed it popped off on me quite a bit. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some sticky tack on the inside of that, just so I can have it on the head like that, which works a lot better. His little strap right here, his little weight belt comes off really nice too with the NWO again printed on there. It looks really cool. So I love the fact that it's a separate piece. So that looks really nice. We also do get interchangeable hands. We got two of these gripping hands and then two of these closed-fisted hands, one for each side. So that works out really nice. And they interchange very well just on a straight peg. So that works out pretty cool too. We also do get his boa. Gotta have a Hollywood Hogan with the boa. I think that looks rad, dude. Very iconic look like that. It looks really cool. And this is one thing I'm going to show you guys right here. So whenever you have the bandana on like that and you try to put the boa on, you see how it just knocks it right off because the bandana is like kind of going down to the back right here. And when you put the boa on, you see how it kind of just like hits it and then falls right off. So again, I wish that was a little better, because I'm noticing every time I try to pose him with all his accessories, I'm constantly knocking this off, or I'm knocking the glasses off. So like, see how I'm saying? You can't have it on all the way. So you have to kind of put that on and then kind of just have it rest a little back like that, so it's not all the way form fitted to his body. So just a little thing that I noticed that I wish they would have modified a little bit, but still pretty cool. Again, we got to have the boa for a Hollywood Hulk Hogan. We also do get an interesting head sculpts. We got 3 different head sculpts, which is really nice. So you have this standard one right here, which is like smiling. Again, I think it looks really cool. I love the way that looks. We also do get a very angry head, which is really nice. Just him yelling. Again, very Hogan looking. These are great head scans. They think they did such a good job with this new printing technique that they've been doing. So it looks really rad. Then we also get this one, which is more straight face like that. Very still no real expression, just very simple staring. So you got 3 heads here, which I think are pretty cool. So all of these are really nice. Man, like, and it's gonna be tricky to figure out which one I want to pose. And what I do like also is that you can put like the shades on any of these. You can put the bandana on any of these, so they fit for all 3 head scans. So I think that's a big plus for me. So that's really, really cool. And then the final accessory that we do get is, of course, the WCW Championship, even though it has the WWE logo at the top there, which is a little dumb. I wish they wouldn't have done that. But still cool. You can still tell it's the big gold, obviously with the spray painted NWO logo on there. And that fact metal, I love Elite belts. I think they're so cool. So that looks really nice. It does fit around his waist fairly well. You know, you can get it and just put it on the little pegs back there like that, and it holds on there nice, and then there you go, man. So that completes the look for Hogan, in my opinion. So cool, man. I love everything that we're getting here. Again, these figures really do feel like deluxe once you open them up and you see all the cool stuff that we get. So I think that's really awesome. Okay, now let's run down his articulation. His head is on a ball joint, rolls around a decent amount. You're mostly going to get left and right, up and down, not a whole lot, a little bit of head wobbling. Arms go full 360, up and out that far. Since this is an ultimate body, we do get a butterfly joint in there, so you get a lot of more motion in that, like so that works out really nice. We also do get rotation at the bicep there. We got double jointed elbows, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist, which was really nice. Here's a little thing. We have a ball peg, and this is like more standard ultimate articulation. So he kind of like rolls around, does turn left and right a bit, pivots a little bit. Crunching back and forth is like not good. This is kind of where I wish they would have did the elite articulation. So like he's pretty much standing straight up like so. Let me get the arm out the way. This is him crunching forward, like from here to here, here. So there's no real ab crunch. I would have preferred an elite torso for that, because he barely does anything. You go back a little bit, but not a whole lot forward, so that's kind of disappointing. We also do get a waist rotation right here at the cut of the trunks or the tights. Hips and kick forward that far. Back, not so much. Splits all the way out. Rotation in that upper thigh. Double jointed knees. Rotation at the boot. Ankles go up, down that are very tight. A slight ankle rocker, and then we do get toe articulation, so that's pretty cool. So overall, I think this guy's awesome, man. Again, if you're a Hogan fan, if you're an NWO fan, and if you're just like me, you've been waiting for this figure for so freaking long. It's finally here. I think it's a lot of fun, even despite its issues with things like the boa and some of the articulation. I still think he makes for a really cool piece to have on your shelf. And again, NWO for life.
So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and McFarlane Batman figure. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to a Storm Collectibles Hogan and Defining Moments Hulk Hogan from Mattel. And just for fun, here he is with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Ultimate Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Now, overall, I freaking love this figure. My biggest issues are going to be, I wish that the bandana and the glasses would stay on a little tighter. They don't seem to hold on all that well. Unless you just have it posed on a shelf, then I think they'll be fine. The articulation of the abs is almost just non-existent, so I wish that was better. I do wish they would add the Elite Ab Crunch to the ball peg that's already existing with these, so I think that would benefit greatly. But still, everything that we get here is awesome. I love the ripaway shirt. I love the belt. I love the strap. All the interchangeable hands and 3 interchangeable heads is really cool, and the articulation itself does still work very well, so it's a really cool figure. And man, we've been waiting a long time for an NWO Hogan, and he's finally here, and he's freaking rad. So if you can find him, I recommend him. I think he's totally awesome. Again, Hulk Hogan, in my opinion, is the GOAT, and once again, NWO for life. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.